So it's National Mentoring Month this month, and I'm looking online and I see this super cool campaign by the Youth Mentoring Action Network about because of my mentor and how can I be here at the gig that I've had now for 20 plus years without shouting out my mentor. I was actually fortunate enough to have a few mentors, I gotta say that, or people that have helped me to have this career that I've had so long in radio. Can't thank Picasso Stevens enough for hearing this terrible kid who wanted to do radio but probably sounded like a bad version of Theo and Kevin Slow Jam and James. But he got my air check, which is like, kind of like a audition tape, if you would, of my show. And he got that to Bob Lewis. Bob, shout out to you, man. Thank you. I learned a lot of great radio that I still use to this day. So thank you. But that was after this guy helped me out, man. Julio G, aka Original K-Day Mixmaster Julio G, aka world famous DJ Julio G. Thankful, man, for you, bruh. Like, I know he doesn't even look at himself like a mentor, but you were a mentor and, you're my brother, but I can't thank you enough, man. And in the things that he taught me, I just had to share a couple of them with you. I definitely know they got to be able to help you if they've helped me this long, have this gig. But I remember the one thing he had told me, be yourself. It's like, Losi, be yourself, bro. Like, if they don't like you, whatever, man. Like, just be yourself. Like, it's so many personalities that kind of sound like other jocks. I don't know if it's because that's what you're listening to, so maybe you sound like them, but man, it was like, how do you find yourself? Just be yourself. And that was so helpful, man, because it let me know, like, well, let me just be me. And if it works, it'll work. And thank God, man, I'm still here. But another thing, I'm over here doing too much online. But another thing that he had said was, I remember he was number one. He was the number one night show for I don't know how long at one point at The Beat. The Beat was the hip hop station before Power started playing hip hop. And he was the night jock. I was a producer on his night show, spending a lot of time with him right there. And this guy was running through night jocks. They were hiring somebody, firing someone, hiring someone, firing someone. I think the count was like 5 or 7 night jocks they ran through while Julio was still holding down the number one night show at The Beat. It was crazy. And I remember account executives and people coming in, programming people, and they were just like, Julio, you're amazing. You're so great. You're amazing. The show is great. Da-da-da-da-da. He's like, oh, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Cool. And he would get back to work, and I'm like, oh, that's dope. I'm young radio guy, so I'm like, this is amazing. You're killing people. Like, this is hot. You're the number one show. He's like, yeah, bro. Losi, look, let me tell you. He was like, don't get caught up in that, man. Like, you got to do a good show. Like, if I think the show is whack, I got to fix it and work on it. Like, they're going to come when the ratings are good. The ratings are going to go down, but I know it's knocking, man. People in the streets, they tell me, people that I know, they tell me. People talk. The phone lines let me know, and then I got to listen to it and make my show better all the time. Them telling you the ratings, man, they go up, they come down. Just stay right there. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. And it's funny, man, when I see now, it's like 2017, and here we are. Some people post their ratings. Oh, I'm number one. I'm number one. It's like, bro, you're number one because of Arbitron. Like, you could be number 5 tomorrow, and then you're not gonna post that one though. But it just helped me really understand like how to maintain through this crazy business of ratings is up and down with radio, and people lose jobs, and I feel so fortunate to be here. That was a super helpful one. And the one that I definitely appreciate personally, I remember seeing, there's record reps coming up, bringing artists, bringing him CDs before people, bringing them food. And I'm like, man, who these people love you? These are your guys right here. Like, dang, bro. And he's like, let me tell you, man, like, not all these people are your friends. Like, they're your friends. If I'm not here, it's not going to be the same thing. And I remember seeing that afterwards, how many, there were still a few, there are a lot of good people in this industry. I don't think I'd be here if I didn't encounter a few of them. There's people that'll tell you no too, and there's people that will hop on to the next bandwagon and ride with whoever is hot. But getting to understand that those aren't really my friends at that young state, I think helped me from losing my head in it and becoming this Hollywood weirdo that I'm not a radio DJ no more. Now I'm a superstar. Thank you, man. Like, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Because of my mentor, I've had a radio career for over 20 years, man. So, thank you, bro.
DJ